We have learned how to create drop-down list in Excel. In this video tutorial, we're going to see how to create a dependent list. To make you understand what a dependent list is, just take a look at this worksheet. There are two drop-down lists in this worksheet. This is list 1 and this is list 2. In the first list, you can choose vegetables, fruits or meats. The options in the second list depend on the first list. Say, right now vegetables is selected for the first list. In the second list, you see the options of vegetables, arugula, asparagus, beet, and the last one is turnip. If I select fruits in the first list and click on the second list, you see the options of fruits, apple, cherry, lemon, and the last one is strawberry. If I select meats in the first list, you will find options of meats, beef, chicken, lamb, and pork. So this is how dependent list works. Creating dependent list is not tough, just you have to know about indirect function. You will find indirect function in our advanced formulas section. Using our video index workbook, you can get the specific video number where we have discussed about indirect function. Let's create this dependent list from scratch. In the second worksheet, I have input the same data. Just dependent lists are not created and we're going to create them. Before going into deep, let's introduce you with the three names that I have used to mark these three ranges. The first name is fruits. This name selects these fruits, apple to strawberry. The second name is meats. This name selects these meats, beef to pork. And the third one is vegetables. This name selects these vegetables, arugula to turnip. Okay, let's now create the first list. This is a simple list. I select the light green cell, open data validation dialog box. In the allow dropdown, I select list. In the source field, I select these three cells A1 to C1, vegetables, fruits and meats. I click OK. So this list is created. A drop-down arrow is added in the cell. If you click on the drop-down arrow, you will find vegetables, fruits and meats options. Okay, now the dependent list. I select the second cell, the light red cell. In the allow dropdown, I select list. In the source field, I type an equal sign, then indirect function. And within parentheses, I type E2 cell. Click OK. The dialog box disappears and you may get a message from Excel like this: the source currently evaluates to an error. Do you want to continue? The reason of this message is right now there is no value in the E2 cell. Just click on the yes button to continue. It is not a big deal. Now select vegetables in the first cell. You will get the vegetables names in the second list. You select fruits in the first list. You will get the fruits name in the second list. So this is simple to create. Let's dig out more to make you understand how this is actually working. For example, when you select vegetables in the first list, the value of cell E2 is vegetables. The argument of indirect function is E2 cell. The function searches for whether there is a range name as vegetables, as vegetables cannot be a cell reference, and Excel finds the vegetables name range. So the vegetables names are listed under list 2. In the same way, when I select fruits in the first list, the value of cell E2 is fruits, argument of indirect function is E2, and indirect function searches for the fruits name range. It finds out, and so these fruits names are listed in the second list. So this is how dependent list works. Just you have to know how indirect function actually works. If you did not understand the concept, just revise the indirect function again and then watch this video. These are the key takeaways from this lecture. You will get the downloadable copy of it with the exercise files and also in the lecture resources window. This summary will help you to grab the overall discussion of the video, print it or use it in your own way.